I don't know if I knew what to expect. First time hunting whitetail in Montana.
There are deer absolutely everywhere.
I was surprised at the number of deer. I was also surprised that maybe they don't get as much pressure as I would have just assumed.
The rut's just getting better and better every single day that we're out here, so it's promising. Lots and lots of deer. Stay tuned.
This is Eastmans. We have been hunting and filming out west for over 70 years. Thanks for coming along on a few of our adventures.
This is Eastmans Hunting TV. It's big game hunting, and it's as real as it gets.
Hello folks, Ike Eastman, your host of Eastmans Hunting TV. Today we're gonna go almost to Canada in Montana and hunt those big western whitetail bucks with my friend Brandon Maddox from Silencer Central. I had the opportunity to sit down with Brandon on a podcast and talk about ATF, talk about how to clean your suppressor, and most importantly, why you should be shooting suppressed. So let's go with him on a hunt while he shoots one of these big, huge monster whitetail suppressed. We're here in Montana, northern Montana, and we went on a whitetail hunt this week, which was a lot of fun. It was cold,
Yes.
windy, and it's November. Thanksgiving is next week, and it's not snowy, but it's just as cold. I mean, it was 6 below zero this morning.
Yeah. I don't know if I knew what to expect. First time hunting whitetail in Montana. I would say that considering it's supposedly been a warmer year in this part of the world, it was still super cold.
There are deer absolutely everywhere. As you can see, we've had bucks right below the stand. A couple that we were tempted on, but just no shooters yet. Deer everywhere.
These whitetail river bottoms are also home to a healthy wild turkey population. JD's been managing for great whitetail bucks over the years. Turkeys are another species that have benefited from that conservation and management by selective harvesting.
JD and Derek just dropped us off. We're getting set up here in the ground blind. So we're going to sit here until dark in the blind. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere in there. So we got about 4 hours or so before shooting and camera light is over. But last night we saw birds here about 7. There's so much sign in this area. We saw them last night, and shooting one bird in this general vicinity isn't going to booger this area up. And I think there's a lot more birds than we saw this morning.
Nice shot. Yeah. That was awesome.
That's good stuff.
Nice job, dude.
Thank you, sir. That was fun.
Holy Montana, man. That's why you come to Montana, baby.
Yes.
This is epic. Man, I'm telling you. JD at Circle S Outfitters has got birds doing it dirty, guys. You need to get on the phone and get on a hold of him and get up here and hunt these Montana birds.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
What do you think for a first morning set?
Man, I don't think I've ever seen that many deer in one spot. It's pretty amazing.
It was amazing. They were all over the place.
No. There's a lot of cover here too. It's hard to keep up with all of them.
Yeah, it was a challenge to film it all, that's for sure.
I was surprised at the number of deer. I was also surprised that maybe they don't get as much pressure as I would have just assumed. Because I'm thinking about places I've grown up in the world. If they saw this many deer, they would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I mean, we would see like maybe 100 deer out in the field. I mean, it's just crazy.
And that was, and you're actually not seeing very many. Typically, there's 400 deer in that field, all running around doing crazy things. We just had wind, and they were doing it, but they were doing it back in the trees. But it's a neat place.
Yeah.
Circle S is a unique outfit.
Well, we're gonna get down and maybe do some rattling in a different location and come back in here tonight.
So as you guys know, especially you whitetail hunters that are focused on that, you know that wind is super important. And not only wind right now, but what's wind going to be doing and changing, and what's it going to be doing in the future? Which direction is it coming? How fast is it coming? All of those factors really mean a lot when you're whitetail hunting, especially out of a ground blind like Brandon and I are tonight. onX has a wind tracker. You go under tools, you click on wind tracker, and you can set different waypoints, and it will tell you what the wind is doing at that waypoint, as well as what it's gonna be doing at certain times. So as it gets darker, is it gonna increase? Is it gonna lessen? Are you looking at a prevailing wind? Are you looking at walking down through a draw and the wind changes directions because of environmental factors? So go under tools, click on the wind tracker, and put your points, and it'll give you a better understanding of what wind's gonna do on your specific hunt.
I saw at least two. I wasn't sure which buck I saw leading, but they were kind of feeding to the east. He was in a gap in a clearing, so I saw him, and then behind him was another one. I got just low enough for I could see pretty good, but nothing like where you're standing. Yeah. I know one of the bucks that we saw back there for sure was that great big 8-point. That's light colored antlers, but really heavy. First day of the hunt, saw a ton of deer up in the tree stand this morning. Ton. Yeah. lots of good bucks. Haven't seen a great buck yet. But the deer are plenty active. In fact, there's one that's back on the field already. Wow, we disturbed some of them when we came in. And so we're in this blind. JD's got it elevated up on a platform so that we don't have to worry about brush interfering. And so we're in here for the evening. The temperature's dropping. It rained a little bit today. The rut's just getting better and better every single day that we're out here, so it's promising. Lots and lots of deer. Stay tuned.
I would say it's the first place I've been in a while where there was no internet, no phone. It's kind of peaceful to kind of get away from the world. And
It's crazy, isn't it? It takes you about 3 days before you quit checking your phone every 5 minutes.
Totally.
What are some of the reasons that somebody should shoot suppressed? And it's legal, guys. It's legal. It's 100% legal.
Yeah.
In fact, it's legal in how many states to hunt with it?
So 41 states is legal to hunt with. But so the benefits, I mean, the obvious one that people typically think about is, you know, the sound mitigation. So in most cases, you don't have to wear hearing protection. So and people who don't wear hearing protection, obviously it's a huge benefit there. I think one thing we don't talk enough about is probably recoil reduction. It's going to be the same as you see with a muzzle brake. So anywhere from like that 35 to 40% reduction, which is nice.
Wow.
I think one benefit too is, follow-up shots and also not scaring the game.
Dude. I can see him. He's laying right there.
Fuck, he went down with one shot?
Well, yeah, one shot.
No way.
Yeah. You hammered him.
You
hammered him. I can see right behind his offside shoulder. And he's toast, man. You can see it. It's all blood right there, yeah. So, I got a believer in the SIG BDX scope here. I use the BDC reticle. I turn it on my app. And I have it turned on for 3, 4, 5, and it was so nice too, because using my rifle, which you're not familiar with, and I just said, put the top dot on them. Boom. That's it.
Yeah, totally. It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Now
easy.
I gotta buy one.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming out and hunting with us and spending the time without the internet. And
it's been great. No, I appreciate you guys.
Heck of a buck, my gosh. 350 yards in the wind, and the wind was screaming. It was awesome.
No, it's great. Perfect. No, I appreciate you guys inviting me.
Yeah,
it's been excellent.
Yes, sir. Buck down.
Man, I'm freezing.
Nice shot, man. That was perfect. You didn't waste any time, too.
I had to take a deep breath because I was afraid I was gonna fog up this thing, so I was trying to hold my breath.
This is western whitetail hunting, and we're in Montana, and it's cold. It's November. It's been warm, but it's not warm right now.
Oh, you couldn't have put that bullet any better. Right through the heart. Kablooey. Welcome, folks, to northern Montana. It's right before Thanksgiving. It's cold. We're up here with Circle S Outfitters. JD is taking care of us. We're hunting these huge whitetail deer. Awesome here. It's been a lot of fun. We've seen 20 bucks. Rutting action just gets better and better. Brandon Maddox from Silencer Central made an epic quiet shot. Not that you could hear it with the wind blowing anyway, but yeah, we were not too far away and we couldn't hear anything. The only thing you saw is him run not even 8, I bet he didn't run 20 yards. Tipped over. Awesome. So remember, folks, fair chase is the only way to hunt and take trophy big game, and trophy hunting is conservation. So we'll see you next time right here on Eastman.